Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Terry and I like to buy stuff and you found Terry Buy Stuff. And today we are talking about something that's going on at work, a challenge I'm in. We're gonna get into it. But hey, if you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button, ring the bell, and then you'll be notified of more shopping fun that happens here on this channel. So maybe today's product review will help you in your life, or maybe you've got something crazy like this going on at your work. Well, since quarantine, we've been working from home. Not sure exactly how long I'll be working from home, but I think I work for a larger company, so I think they're trying to deal with ways to bring back employees in a safe way. So for the unforeseeable time right now, I will be working at home. With that, there's this health challenge going on at work. Have you ever heard of the Map My Run, Map My Walk from Under Armour? It is an app that you have on your cell phone, which I brought my cell phone here. I'm gonna open up the app and let's talk about this. So here's what's going on. They're trying to walk 100 miles in a month, my coworkers, or 30 minutes of some kind of activity a day, whether that's working out, walking, whatever. Now I have a big old treadmill in the garage, so it's pretty easy for me to go ahead and jump on the treadmill during like a 30-minute team meeting call. No issue with that. But the problem is, so I have this treadmill walk. When I go back, I have to like take my Fitbit, track the steps, and then add it up, and then did I go a mile? Well, then I look at that on the treadmill. So I was like, there's got to be an easier way. Got to be an easier way to track all this data. Which, by the way, guys, let me go to my trophies here on the app. If you're familiar with this app. Okay, so it says My Challenges, June Walk for Health. Just to give you an idea, in 21 days, one of my coworkers has walked 170 miles. 148 miles is number 2. 130 miles is number 3. So I can kind of see here all these different people walking, and I'm way here at the bottom because somebody called me and told me too, by the way, Terry, your miles aren't tracking because I'm not manually putting them in. I'm only at 4.1 miles. Let's take a look at a midway person. Somebody who's just doing it, 75 miles. So I'm way behind, right? But also half of that, I think, is just, it's a pain in the butt to input the information manually. Let's talk about Under Armour HOVR. These are the shoes that are Bluetooth connected back into the app. So I have the app on my Droid. I also have the app on my personal work phone since we're doing this as a real work challenge. I got these on Amazon.com. I have the link below. Let's take a look. So in here is the box. Tells you download and connect. And then here's the shoes I got. Now this is the Infinite model. And I'll tell you what, I did some research on these because there's several models of Under Armour shoes that are smart connected that you can Bluetooth connect to your device to track and give you all that pertinent information. The reason why I chose the Infinite is because this one was for the everyday person. Most likely, if you're not running super long distances, that they have another model for that. Or if you're trying to do speed, there's another model for that. I mean, there's different models in this line, but this one, I don't know if I can get this sole out, had the nice stack height. That sounded good for me. The stack height on this, it starts at 29 and goes down to 21 at the toe. And the way this is constructed with just all the different layers, oh my gosh, look at that. So something that's interesting on these shoes, made of, because it's called HOVR, they're charge foam, which is supposed to help it be like really light and bouncy. And that's kind of what the netting is here. It just kind of keeps it all in check because it is, when you actually dig into the shoe, you can feel the bounce. Something else that was interesting, when I look at the bottom of the shoe, it says high abrasion rubber here. But then these right here, it says blown rubber. And then when you feel in here, this goes back to that hover technology and it's so soft. So this whole thing should feel like I'm bouncing around on air. Another unique thing is the way that Under Armour makes their shoes for men and women are different. So they take that interest in the way that, you know, the tabs are and the cuts. So I think, you know, they're not new to the game, but they're not as old as some legacy brands. And of course, coming in with the Map My Run, Map My Walk is pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna try to connect these shoes. The Bluetooth is midsole in the right shoe. So somewhere right here. So let's just turn on the app and see if it picks them up, because it says, let's go back to the box. Download, connect, run. That easy. Okay, so I already have it downloaded because I've been using the app. Like I said, messy. Okay, so let's go to my app and see if it just picks up the shoe. Oh, I have 7 notifications. My coworkers are working out. All right, so let's go. I guess I'm just gonna go to my features, kind of the menu screen. Gear tracker. Welcome to Gear Tracker, add gear. So let's add gear. And it just brought up connected footwear, add connected footwear. So I'm going to try this quick. I'm going to say Under Armour. Oh, and then it gives me all the different brands here. So I have the Under Armour Infinite, the Hover Infinite. So let's see if I can find that. Wow, there's a lot of different Under Armour shoes. Set your right shoe flat for 5 seconds. Okay, so it's going through it for me. Search for shoes. And we're gonna let it search for the shoe. And there it is, UA Women's Hover Infinite. And it even knows the color. Level purple, halo gray, black. Here's the cool thing. I'm gonna hit continue and connect the shoes. Some people will like write the dates of when they bought their shoes on the lips, like professional runners, so they know like how long they've had their shoes. You're gonna be able to track the miles in here. Okay, update to the latest features. It usually takes 2 minutes. I'll go ahead and update my shoes. As any piece of technology, when you buy it, you never get it with like the latest version. While this is happening, it says to keep your phone near your shoe. Don't close the app. Don't turn your phone off, and let it do its thing. So we'll just go ahead and let the magic happen here. I'm just really excited to try these with that whole, they're saying zero gravity feeling. You know, I like to walk on the treadmill. I do like to walk outside, but I'll be honest, it is getting hot in Vegas. We are going to take these outside, and I'm probably going to be a hot, sweaty mess when we're done, but we are going to take them out here and map a walk so that way we can see how well the shoes do. Okay guys, so the update is done. I'm gonna admit this took a long time and I gave up and turned my phone off and said, maybe I need to reset my phone. Sure enough, when I turned it on, it just found the shoe and it says, time to dig in. Lace up your connected shoes, earn badges, and improve your run. So I'll hit next. You run, we coach. Next, find your form. Get personalized cadence target range based on your unique running form. Stay in the green. For better form, there's like a gauge that'll be in here and I can stay in the green. So that might be interesting for me on the treadmill. Next. Now it's telling me go run. Defy gravity. Congrats. You unlocked an enhanced running experience. Get coaching tips, earn badges, and hit your fitness goals. Go run. And there it is. So, okay. So I have a green little check mark by the shoes. I think what we need to do is try these shoes on. That would be step 1, right? I have not tried the shoes on. So kind of loosen up the laces. I'm really excited about it. You know, being in my professional life, I really don't get to wear tennis shoes that much. I do sometimes on the weekend, but then again, living in Las Vegas, we're in a lot of open-toed shoes, we're in flat shoe sandals. So I will admit, while my coworkers are kicking my butt in these little challenges we're having, you don't realize how much you walk when you're in an office job. Like you know, get up, you go to the car to go to an appointment, you come back, you're at your desk, you go to the restroom, you come back, you're at your desk, you go to the lunchroom, you come back. So many steps happen within a day, and when you're working from home, it really doesn't, guys. What used to be 7,000 to 10,000 steps a day is now like 3,000 if I'm lucky. So let's try these on and hope that this can help improve me, get me, you know, back to where I was. So I have one shoe on, and already something I noticed that I love is inside up here, there's nothing rubbing. That is the one thing. I had bought some other shoes and I thought they were great until I wore them, and then like edges started rubbing, I got blisters. Never wore the shoes again. So when I do look for shoes, I always look for like a full cohesive toe area, and this shoe has that. Now, I will admit, I saw some of this online. I'm a size 8. And I wonder if I should have went to 8.5. We'll see. They feel just a hair bit snug, but again, my feet might be a little swollen. You know, I've been sitting around, not doing much. I mean, they don't feel bad. Let's put the other shoe on and see, because that's the foot that gives me trouble sometimes. I do like how firm they are up around the ankle. Okay. Oh, you guys, I like these. I can definitely feel, oh yeah. I feel like I'm walking on one of those beds. What am I thinking? Like Tempur-Pedic. Oh yeah, guys. Okay, I'm laced up. I feel good. And I don't want to say they're tight, but they are very well fitted. Maybe that's just it. I'm not used to a good fitting shoe. These feel pretty good. They feel amazing. So we're gonna get in the car. We're gonna go out. Not too far from here is a really pretty park, and I want to show you how it maps. So let's try it out and see what we come up with, and we'll head out to the park, and then I'm sure I'm gonna be a hot, sweaty mess. What's the temperature?
Right now, it's 106 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's 106 degrees out right now.
79 degrees.
That's awesome. So let's go for a walk. So guys, here's where I'm taking my walk. Beautiful Aliante Nature Park. Isn't it gorgeous? So much fun. Look at these little guys stop on my walk. This won't keep up my cadence. Not stopping to look at the cute little duckies. It's beautiful here. Look at these guys. This park is really pretty. We're gonna come up here on a bunch of geese. Kind of fun to be connected when you walk. So I think this just takes me around the water. Hi guys. Don't attack me. Oh, hi. Look at them all. Okay. Guys, I'm really hot. This has been a nice walk, a fun walk. Seen lots of duckies, lots of geese, lots of families. It's just a beautiful park. Let me turn this around. You see more water features over here. Wildlife. It's beautiful. Just beautiful here. Kind of see here.
Low intensity interval 3 minutes.
Ha!
Great job.
She just said low intensity. You're right, girl. I do like that it has that built-in coaching. Look at that. It's just so nice here. So, all right, let's head back to the house and talk about these shoes. Hey guys, so a quick throw-in edit. I was talking to one of the girls that's in the Crazy Work Challenge and doing very well, by the way. And she said she was highly interested in seeing how the shoes do on the treadmill. So right now I'm in my garage. My treadmill is outside. So here's my treadmill. Look at that mess. I got my little mirror to see behind me, and you can see there my phone is getting ready to join my team meeting. Nobody else is on the team meeting except me. So I got this old Nordic track. So I'm going to go ahead and start it. I've already started my shoes. Just waiting on my team meeting. Look, I got my little light there. And I'm going to let you know, we're going to take a look after this to see exactly how the shoes tracked on a treadmill. Okay guys, so I just got off the treadmill with my team meeting. As you can see, the stats are solid. That's exactly what was lacking from using watch and the Droid phone, having to go back and input those stats. So you saw the screenshot off the cell phone. It's perfect. Hey guys, we're back in the studio. Whew, it was a hot one out there, but I hope you enjoyed that walk through the nature park. We got to see all the birds and the ducks and the geese and families, kids playing. There was even a splash pad there. Man, I would have loved to have jumped in that splash pad, but I'll tell you what, let's talk about the HOVR Infinite shoes. So they made it through their first 1 mile walk. Let me pull out the stats. And I'm going to talk to you a quick second about the stats compared to the Fitbit stat. So I went on my Fitbit and I just looked at the time frame and pulled the miles, or excuse me, the steps from the time frame. So according to the Fitbit tracker, I did 3,208 steps. And again, that was going in that time frame from when I left the car. So now let's look at the map my walk. It says I did 3,180. So that's actually not that far off. And like I said, because I took it, I think at the time I got out of the car, I might be off on this. But here, let's take a look at these stats. So here's what the shoes showed me. It gives me a map, it gives the pictures I took. See that guy walking there? That was kind of fun. I went 1.18 miles in 30 minutes and 56 seconds. My average pace was 26:17. I did the 3,180 steps. Don't know how many calories I burned, probably because I think I need to put my weight and height in there, so I'll go back and check that. Elevation gain was 5 feet. My form summary says I had an average cadence of 98, average stride 45.7, and average ground contact time 771. It gives me the splits for the mile and the pace and the stride length, cadence, ground contact time, and even kind of shows the elevations, how I went up and down. Tells me it was sunny and 100 degrees according to the Weather Channel with 7% humidity and wind out of the south at 5.3 miles an hour, south-southeast. And that tells me too that I was connected to the Under Armour UA HOVR Women's HOVR Infinite shoe. That's a lot of detail. So I really feel like I wasn't hot in them. This mesh is just nice and breathable, so I didn't sweat. And it's hot out, guys, and I had socks on, so I didn't sweat. It felt great. There was no weird rubbing. They really, though, fit very form-fitting. So I don't know if I should have half-sized up. I don't know, because they feel good, but they just feel so fitted. And maybe I'm just not used to that. Maybe that's how a running shoe should feel. They don't feel awkward, but they just feel like if I was to grow just one more inch, whoop, they'd be done. But They feel good. They're so light and airy. I almost felt like I wanted to run, but I didn't want to run in that heat. But they're, you know, kind of see that spring, all the technology that's in here. Of course, the right shoe has the Bluetooth, but not only that technology, but just the technology, the way it's constructed, you know, of the foam and the different rubbers, and everything about it felt amazing. I love that I can track this data. I hope this helps me with my challenge with my coworkers. You know, some of these people are walking like 3 to 12 miles a day. I don't know how they do it, but they're doing it. So my goal is to just get in that 30 minutes a day for right now. So I think that with time and wearing these and tracking, it sure makes it fun. And it makes it so convenient. I don't have to go back in there and figure out my mileage or my steps. Right there is the price of the shoes alone. So guys, I will leave the link on where you can get these shoes on Amazon. This is just the one that I chose, the model I chose, because it's a for everybody model. But if you're a major runner, kind of read through the descriptions. They definitely have ones for people that go long distance, that people that want speed. Your runners know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. You guys know what you're talking about when you start really getting in depth. You can learn for days about running shoes. There's a lot to know about running shoes. But if you don't know anything about running shoes, get these, because these are the ones that will just, you know, suffice and feel good for you. And I think they're amazing. So guys, I gotta pull it out. It's the Terry Buys Stuff. Big thumbs up for Under Armour and their hover shoes and their Map My Walk, Run and Walk app. I think it's so cool, and it's helping keep us connected. Hey, if you're liking the channel, give me the big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and you'll be notified of more shopping fun that happens here on this channel. As always, you guys, I appreciate you and I love you for being here. And you know what? Happy shopping out there. And next time, we're gonna have something else fun to review. So as always, appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next round. Bye, guys.